Welcome back to another clay video, and thank you all for 20,000 subscribers. To celebrate this milestone, I'm going to be combining 20 of your comments to create this crazy octopus tentacle monster. Let's begin with comment number 1, a dark, rocky base for it to stand on. Please keep in mind that I received a lot of duplicate suggestions, and I will only be showing one of each comment on screen. Let's create these random jagged rocks, and we can place them randomly on the base. Also, we can take some smaller rocks and wedge them in between all of the big ones. Comment number 2, needs some tentacles. I've never made anything with tentacles before, and it seemed like it was going to be pretty difficult, but it turns out tentacles are very easy to create. And I went a little bit crazy with the tentacles. This was sort of the base starting point of the creation. After I saw this comment, I knew it was going to be some type of octopus monster. We also need to flatten down the middle here for the body or the head to go onto. And the final tentacle here. The next 3 comments play into each other very nicely. We have 8 eyes, spider eyes, and full black eyes. So we can create all of the eye holes here going on the side of the head and fill them in with solid black. And now we have a yellow scary beak. I wouldn't say that this is really a scary beak, but it is a yellow beak. An eye patch. And once I saw this comment, I knew it was going to be a pirate octopus. Moving on, we have, what about a scar on the eye? And this looks perfect for a pirate. And this one played into it very nicely, stitches like the one that Frankenstein has. The next comment, we have spikes on its back. I decided to use a brownish color. I tried a bunch of different colors, and very dark colors like black or gray weren't really looking very good, so I went with this brown, and I think it looks pretty awesome. The next comment is with either a pet chicken or a chicken hat. I don't know why I like this comment so much, but I really wanted to create this chicken. First we have the wings here. We can put those onto the body. Let's also create a tail for the back. Using the knife, we can cut out some feathers. We also need a little bit of extra detail with these lines. And as I attach it on, we will bend it a little bit backwards. And for the head, I didn't want it to be solid white. I wanted to do something different. So I'm gonna have this brown head on the chicken. And we have the beak on the front. The eyeballs, we'll fill those in with some black clay. A little bit of white on the eye. And now I don't know what these are called, but these are always on chickens. So let's put that on the top of the chicken's head, and also a small one right underneath the beak. And here is our little pet chicken. We can put that onto the rock, and moving on to the next comment, eating a donut, your channel logo. There was a lot of comments that had to do with the Kerobyx donut, and I knew I was going to create this one way or another, but I wasn't sure how until I saw all of the tentacles. And then I knew that it had to be on one of the tentacles. Here we have a bunch of different colors for sprinkles, and we can place those randomly all over the donut. And this is looking pretty delicious. Let's put this onto the tentacle. And our next comment is a robot cannon arm. Not exactly what you expect when you see an octopus, but it turned out to be really awesome. Let's create the little cannon here. This is some sort of energy meter, I guess, on the top. And let's fill the inside with the laser color. Placing that onto the wristband. And our next comment is a treasure chest. This one also plays very nicely into the pirate theme. I tried making the chest open with some gold coins sticking out of it, but that wasn't working out so well, so we're gonna go with the closed chest. We need some wood grain details. And we can place this onto the base. Our next comment is, what about a shovel? Maybe in the scenery. I wanted to fill up the scenery with a little bit more thins, so I decided to go with this shovel, and we can stick it over by the chicken. Let's split open the top of the handle, and we can fill this in with a little bit of wood. Remove it from the table, and we can stick it next to our pet chicken. Give it a sword, cause why not? I wanted to go with a rusty sword, maybe something that's been underwater for a very long time. Let's add some damage marks into it and scratch it up a lot. And we have the bottom of the handle. And for this one, I decided to put it into the octopus's hand. As if the robot cannon wasn't enough, he is really ready for battle now. What about eating or holding a fish? That is sort of a weird comment, but it works out perfectly for this. And instead of it being held by the monster or eating it, let's have it already be eaten, and we'll have the skeleton laying on the ground. I guess our monster is a little bit picky if he left all the bones behind. Let's trim these a little bit shorter, and add in one more row of bones. Also, we have a little bit of detail here and the X on the eye, because this fish is definitely dead. Next, we have maybe some exposed bones. I thought this was pretty cool, and although I don't really know what the bones inside of an octopus look like, or if they even have any, I'm going for this rattlesnake sort of look. Let's attach that onto the cut-off tentacle. And our next comment is a pirate hook or a peg leg. We can't really do a peg leg. Well, we could, but it would look pretty weird, so we're gonna go with the pirate hook. We have the silver wrapping and a silver hook. And that was our final comment. So that means our octopus is ready to get baked. After baking, there's nothing else we have to do, so here it is, the 20,000 subscriber monster.
I hope you all enjoyed the creation of this awesome octopus monster. Thank you again for 20,000 subscribers, and I will see you all in the next one.